Hey, what's up? Welcome to your online marketing mentor. I'm David Book here with you today. And if you are watching this video right now, then you're probably a network marketer. Maybe you're a small business owner. Maybe you're somebody who's just trying to get started online and you're wondering what is that one thing that 99% of small business owners miss? That one thing is this. It's the reason why you started your business in the first place. Now, I've been reading a book called Start with Why by Simon Sinek, and I've read it multiple times. And this time going through it, it's been absolutely eye-opening for me because I've been able to see some things that I wasn't able to see before. And I want to share those things with you guys here today because I believe that in your business, in your life, with your family, your friends, your relationships, you need to have a sense of direction. You need to have a sense of why in order to be able to fully align yourself with the end goal, the outcome that you want to achieve, which may be more growth in your business. Maybe it's better marketing. Maybe it's recruiting more people into your business. Whatever it may be, maybe you're just looking for that one thing that's been holding you back, keeping you from success. And I want to share a little bit with you from this book, Start with Why by Simon Sinek. And I want to teach you how using your why, crafting it, and building that into your business can have huge results for you and your bottom line. So there are leaders, okay? There's leaders, and there are those who lead. All right, leaders hold positions of power, right? They also hold positions of influence, but those who really lead are the ones who inspire us, right? And the ones who are able to inspire have a really strong sense of why they do what they do, right? So let's talk about this for just a couple minutes, all right? I was in the military, United States Navy, for 5 years, and when I got in there, I was really super excited. I wanted to continue my education as a pilot, and I wanted to be able to fly for the Navy, right? I had a dream of being a Top Gun, flying off the decks of the aircraft carriers and just serving my country and really having a blast being a pilot. And I got in there and I realized that it was going to be much, much harder to go through the training and the different channels necessary to be able to become an officer and become a pilot. And through that experience, as well as me not really liking the military as much as I thought I would, I got off track. All right, I really lost track of my why, and I became horribly depressed and really quite unhappy with my situation. Because I lost that direction, right? So the reason that I like this book so much is because it talks about what would the world be like if everyone really had a strong sense of why. Because Simon says in the book over and over in every chapter, he says people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Right? And he says the more organizations and people who learn to also start with why, the more people there will be who wake up feeling fulfilled by the work that they do. And that was the problem for me in the military, right? I just didn't have fulfillment at the end of the day. I just didn't have that gratitude and that just like, yes, I did something for the day. Like I served my country, I got this done, I got that done. I did something great for the people in the world. But it just didn't feel like that, right? It just felt like a normal 9 to 5 job, and that's why I became so unhappy, and that's why I decided to get out and start my own marketing business. I decided to really put forth my effort into creating something that helps other people, something that allows us to move forward in our dreams, whatever our dreams may be. I believe that most of us that are watching this video, most of us who are in network marketing or have a small business, affiliate marketing, have a retail location, like, guys, we're entrepreneurs, we're in business, we have a higher purpose, but maybe we just don't employ that into our marketing. Maybe we don't weave that into the fabric of our business enough to create the long-lasting growth and sustainability that we'd like to have in our businesses, right? So I want to tell you a little bit about a couple guys that you probably know, one of which you might not. Their names are Wilbur and Orville Wright, okay? And the other gentleman's name is Samuel Pierpont Langley. These gentlemen, as you know, were involved in the race for flight, right? They were trying to build the first man-powered aircraft that could fly on its own. And Samuel Pierpont Langley, he was actually a Harvard graduate. He was an officer at the Smithsonian. He had a $50,000 grant from the War Department, which was a huge amount of money back in the early 1900s. He had support and backing from Andrew Carnegie, Alexander Graham Bell, and really his why, his reason for wanting to be the first man to fly a plane was the fame and the money. Like he really wanted the recognition, the prestige, right? And then we have Wilbur and Orville Wright. Okay? They didn't have any formal education. All they had was a passion to fly. They wanted it so bad because they knew that if they could figure out how to create the first aircraft that flew under its own power and was able to transport a human being inside, then it would completely change the face of the world as they knew it. And as we know now, over 100 years later, we have seen what the airplane has done to our economy, to our society, to the way that we live every day. They knew what was at stake, and they were committed with such enthusiasm that they were going to do whatever it took to make that happen. And therefore, they were really inspiring leaders. They gathered people from Dayton, Ohio, from their communities, from all around the country, who were really passionate about their same belief and their same reason why. And of course, we see today how powerful the airplane was. And it's really interesting to think about. The person Samuel Pierpont Langley, he had the money, he had the connections, he had the prestige, he had the press behind him, he had PR going for him a lot, and he wasn't able to do it when the Wright brothers could. And as soon as the Wright brothers did accomplish their mission, what did Mr. Langley do? He quit. Okay, he didn't try to help Wilbur and Orville improve upon their designs. He just quit. He said, I'm done. I didn't get the fame, I didn't get the money, I'm out of here. So it's a really good example of why a strong reason why can be integral to your success. Whether it's in business or life or whatever you choose, having that really strong reason why is super important. Okay. I know everybody knows about Apple computers, right? This is another example that Simon Sinek uses inside of the book here, Start With Why. And Apple is a really well-known company, and it has a huge cult-like loyal following. And, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, they were the founders of Apple back in the 1970s. And their reason why to start the company was because they knew that if they could get the power of a personal computer, if they could get that raw power to be able to do business-like functions, to be able to run a business inside of your own building or your own home without paying thousands and thousands of dollars for these huge mainframe computers, if they could do that, if they could transfer that power into the hands of the common man, then they could completely disrupt the status quo and allow a whole new revolution of business to take hold. And that's exactly what they did, right? Apple started with the small Apple IIe computers, and they morphed into this massive worldwide conglomerate of technology that we use on a daily basis. There's over half the population are avid Apple fans. They're very loyal, and they buy everything that Apple produces. And I believe, as well as Simon Sinek, that the reason why they started the company, that fundamental reason of challenging the status quo and shifting the power from the big corporations down to the little guy, is the reason that they were able to attain such lofty business goals. Right? It's rare that we see a company do that so well in our economy, and Apple has done it really, really well. So, another example that I'd like to leave you guys with today is really a huge, huge deal that I think a lot of people miss, including small business owners, when they think about how to inspire people to join their movement, to align with their beliefs, their causes, and their purposes. This example is Martin Luther King. Everybody knows Martin Luther King. We all know about the I Have a Dream speech that took place on August 28th, 1963. But we don't really know is that he actually was able to gather over 250,000 people, 250,000 plus people on that hot August day at the Lincoln Memorial. And he did it without text messages. He did it without emails. He did it without phone calls. He did it strictly by word of mouth. People were telling their friends and their family about the speech. They were telling them about the reasons why they believed in Dr. King, and they were spreading the word, okay? When people spread an idea, a movement, a place, a thing by word of mouth, it shows that they are fully passionate and aligned with the reason behind whatever that event may be. And so Martin Luther King was able to get 250 plus thousand people all rallying to him behind the cause of social equality and the civil rights movement. And it's just really quite amazing to think about the power that he had back then and the ability that he had to inspire people. And if we can, kind of reverse engineer the way that these great leaders and these great companies um, did what they did. If we can reverse engineer how the Wright brothers were able to turn their passion into an airplane, how Apple was able to turn a computer into an empire, and how Martin Luther King was able to turn a dream into a reality that completely changed the face of the earth. I think if we can take this information and put it into our businesses, put it into our lives, put it into our marketing, we can create a following. We can create very successful businesses that will allow us to really go after our reasons why we exist, right? Why we do what we do. So I think when you go after the why and you really understand what it is that you're all about and how to communicate that with your audience, with the marketplace, you're going to have so much more success in your business. Whether it's network marketing, whether it's your small retail location, affiliate marketing, you're going to be able to draw the people to you. You're going to be able to attract them by speaking your why, right? Telling people why you do what you do. For me, as your online business mentor, your online marketing mentor, I don't want to just sell you products and services, right? Anybody can do that. And that's one of the things I've learned from this book is that when you lead with products and services, there's really nothing else attached to that process, right? Somebody pulls out their credit card and they buy from you online. You make a one-time commission. If you don't align your beliefs and your reasons why with that customer, with that person, it's just going to be a one-time deal. You're not going to create any loyalty. You're not going to be able to build a team. You're not going to be able to sponsor those reps and keep them around for a long period of time. You're just going to have short-term success. And so what I'm about is your long-term success, because I know that when we question authority and we look at doing things different than the way that mainstream uh, society has been doing them, when we look at marketing differently, when we look at doing our businesses differently, when we look at thinking and acting differently, we can build our dreams, and we can set the example so that other people can build their dreams too, right? Really, so what I'm all about here is enabling you to build a business through the knowledge and the tools that I have for you, so that you can realize your dreams, so that you can go after those big, lofty goals that you guys have for yourself. So with that, guys, I'm going to let you go. This has been another episode from your online marketing mentor, David Book. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a comment down below on the blog post here. And I also have something for you guys. If you're interested in learning how you can use online systems and tools to help you grow your business, whether it's through Facebook marketing, YouTube marketing, blogging, putting all these things together to really build a marketing machine that can get leads and sales in the door of your businesses, that can help you recruit and sponsor more people, and it can help you build a loyal following that can help you sustain your business over a long period of time without having to call friends and family, without having to recruit people, without having to wander around in Walmart, Safeway, looking for people to join your business. Guys, go ahead and click on the banner to the right, above or below this video. Get access to the 7-day online business bootcamp. I'm going to teach you guys exactly how I do my business, all the things that I use, and how you can start applying that stuff today to your business to be able to work towards your dreams and goals. So guys, thank you very much for coming and checking out this video today. I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you on the flip side. Adios.